Mark Dantonio may not have won a bowl game here at MSU, but he certainly won a lot of games. 33 to be precise. Most ever for an MSU head coach in his first 4 seasons. Included in those wins, 3 straight over arch rival Michigan. First time that's been done here since 1965 through 67. And head coach Mark Dantonio is with us now. And coach, I want to get this out of the way right away. You taught me the proper terminology in Chicago. You had an episode last year. How are you doing health-wise?
I feel great. I feel great. Out here 2-a-days and everything. Stay fully exercising and everything. So I didn't know you'd ask me that first question, but I should have figured.
Coach, after the bowl game, you talked quite a bit about line of scrimmage play. How's the development been during camp?
I think good. You know, we've got depth, we've got numbers, and I think that's all a part of it. There were 2 games last year we didn't win at the line of scrimmage, I felt, and both those games got away from us. So that remains one of the things that we have to continually just harp on. But until we get to play those teams, that's a little bit of an unknown. I think that we've done a good job. We've done a great job in terms of addressing our issues, but on both sides of the ball. But until we play at Iowa, until we go and play in some of these venues where they're going to play very well up front, that remains to be seen. I think we have to realize that and focus on that.
Coach, one of the things I noticed coming out here today is the fact that you have so much depth, particularly on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, we do. We probably go 10 defensive backs who can probably play in what I would say be functional. At the linebacker position, we're probably go 7 or 8. We've got a couple freshmen playing in there as well, and then the defensive line, it's the same thing. We've got guys who are functional that can play at a high rate of speed, and that's what's exciting to us. We can put guys on the field, sub them in. If we get a guy dinged up or something, some guy can go in there and make a play. So, that's exciting for all of us.
Points of emphasis that you wanted to really work on this particular camp?
The goals we have in this camp are always going to be come out of it healthy. I think that's the number one thing that everybody has to be able to do. But along the lines of that, installing all the things we have to install and seeing all the different situations that present themselves in a football game are the things that we work on daily right now. We worked in Pascal today, quarterback scramble rules, where quarterback scrambling, we have rules down the field offensively and defensively what we have to do to make it work on either side of the ball. So things of that nature, things you don't really think about on the front end that you start to think about on the back end. Same thing with special teams. And then trying not to lose our young players so we can see exactly what they can do to be able to bring them forward. You can lose them so quick and then they're out of it. So you want to continue to keep them competitive. So those are the things we're trying to do. In the meantime, do some little things that maybe are things that we have not done before schematically.
Coach, it was such a great year last year winning a Big Ten co-championship, and yet I know it didn't end the way that you wanted it to. How do you use that Alabama game in terms of motivation?
Well, I think what we've said publicly and what we've said again, I think I mentioned it maybe at the Big Ten meetings, is that we climbed one mountain and we saw that there are other mountains to climb when you get up there. It's not level. There's always going to be something else that you have to do better to try and accomplish more, and I think that's what we've seen.
Mark Dantonio, head coach of the Spartans. Thanks for your time, Coach.
Okay, thanks again.